Hello, Thurgood Marshall families. This is Principal Cohen,
VP Doucette,
VP Pavia,
here to welcome you to our first ever remote open house.
it is our practice to set and follow norms during a meeting that will support all families' access to info in this meeting. So during this time, please make sure that when you enter, you are muted and that you remain muted. You can choose to have your video on or off. We also ask that you sign your name in the chat for attendance. This is a private chat, so you can put in your first and last name, please. Type all questions in the chat, and again, this is a private chat, so only the facilitators will see it. And the chat monitor is going to try to answer questions in real time, or we're going to respond to all questions at a later date, but we will be saving all questions.
Now, this is a film, a pre-COVID production, written, directed, produced, and edited by VP Stephanie Doucette. We thought we'd have some fun with technology. We hope you enjoy it.
This year, all of our decision making is rooted in these four principles: safety, excellence, equity, and communication. Our biggest goal this year is maintaining our safe, warm, and equitable community in the virtual realm.
A quick plug for our International Observe the Moon event. This year will be virtual on October 23rd from 5 to 7. Because it's virtual, we'll be able to observe the moon in 3 other states. Links for this event will be shared on our tmms website.
We keep our students first in all of our affairs. Our vision is that we aspire to know and leverage our students' full intellectual and personal potential by regularly assessing their learning and personalizing their instruction. In this way, we can create a pathway to developing the skills and knowledge necessary for achieving their goals. At Thurgood Marshall, we dream to prepare our students for academic and personal success in any and all post-secondary career paths they choose to pursue.
We owe all members of our community a big thank you. Most importantly, our families and students. Even during this remote time, we've stayed together as a community. Thank you for consistently hanging in there with us.
We'd like to reuse a community builder we did with our faculty. We're going to ask you to take 1 minute to type into the chat what you are hopeful about and what you are anxious about. We will celebrate our hopes and address our concerns at a later date. Thank you for engaging. Our hopes this year are to stay connected with students and families, and our anxiety is around internet connectivity.
Tonight, we want you to meet our wonderful staff, understand your students' life in remote school, and help to support our goals and vision. Above all else, we'd like to build community.
As you can see, our guiding principles, school, and district values tightly align and put students in the center.
In this slide, we connect our voices to our image. That's me, Mrs. Cohen, in the middle. Mr. Pavia is on the left and Ms. Doucette is on the right. Here we meet our department heads, Ms. Diamond, Mr. Ferrari, and Ms. Tucker. They're both socially distanced and masked. We also like to introduce our guidance counselors. Miss Rosa is on the right in the left-hand picture, Mr. Gore and Miss McGinnis. And our social workers, Mrs. Cody and Mrs. L'Italian. And finally, our school adjustment counselor, Miss Fox Ray. You'll meet them at the end of this hour.
We are a Title I school, which means we receive federal funding for all students to add to our public school funds. Here are some examples of how we are using that funding. What's most apparent this year is the purchase and distribution of computers, extended day, professional development, and our very popular Project Yes program. Here are some fun images of the funds at work at Marshall Middle School.
Every year, we align our goals to meet the needs of our students. This year, we will continue to focus on analyzing and responding to student data and personalizing their instruction.
We are always learning and adjusting to students' needs in the remote learning world, and will be continually learning and adjusting to the Schoology platform. We are happy to report that teachers and students have really embraced the platform. We have 1,400 users and nearly 9,000 pieces of material online.
This year, we are especially promoting healthy living in the remote world. Here is a note about Async Gym. As a school community, we are working together with you and your students to promote a healthy lifestyle while they are in the remote computer-based world. For quarters 1 and 2, which starts this Monday, and it'll run till Friday, February 5th, half of the students of Thurgood Marshall will be taking an asynchronous gym class. The other half of the students are going to be taking this gym class quarters 3 and 4. The gym teachers will be guiding the students on Schoology and physical exercises they should complete each day. There will be plenty to choose from. Attendance is taken every Friday via a form survey that the students can find in their Schoology courses. Although it is half the school taking gym class right now, we are promoting and asking that all students consider how they can include physical activity and healthy eating choices in their daily lives.
We have been asking our teachers to do climate checks every afternoon from 2:30 to 2:45 in advisory with our students. And now, please take a minute to put an emoji or word in the chat as our check-in with you. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for being here tonight. Before we release you to meet your cohort teachers, please note that we have included slides of directions on how to log into Schoology and how to access Hack. This presentation with other important information is on our Thurgood Marshall Middle School website. Thank you and enjoy your evening.